Done.
Well done. So I think if the numbers are still climbing, Kira, if you can just keep an eye on that, guys, if you can just bear with us. Thanks for joining us so promptly. We will give it a couple more minutes and then we'll kick off. So I've got a couple of slides I'll go through about some initiatives we're running, and then I'm going to introduce Barney Callahan, and Barney's going to do a short presentation for us for about 10 minutes. He's got a few slides, just bear with us for the moment, and we'll start shortly.
I think you could nearly just run through those slides now, Adam.
Yeah, okay.
We seem to be nearly there.
Okay, well, welcome to Pitch My Business. You're all very welcome.
Hi, everyone.
You're all very welcome this morning. Here is some sort of rules, boundaries. I think we're all very good at the online etiquette now, so we know about muting ourselves. So if you do accidentally unmute yourself and there's a lot of noise going on in the background, we've got a nobble button and you will be nobbled. But anyway, so we did a maximum of 3 minutes last time. We did Pitch Your Business. We're doing a maximum of 2. We find that 3 minutes is actually a little bit too long. And I was advised by Maureen, who's on Maureen McCowan, who's one of our trainers. She's on the platform this morning, so you'll meet Maureen. And she said 2 minutes is really the sweet spot. So thank you, Maureen, for that advice. We're now 2 minutes. We don't do screen sharing. It's just too difficult when we've got a large number of people on the Zoom platform. Our slides and Barney's slides will be shared with you all at the end when the recording comes through. We'll send the recording through to you. And these slides will be attached, and that'll come to you at some stage during the course of today. You know, I think we forwarded some tips to you before of, how to go about your pitch, your name, your company position, what you do, and who you like doing business with, and whether you've got some business tips and insights and how you can help others. Would be great if you could do to that. On the 2 minutes, on the 1 minute 30, you'll hear a duck quacking, which is going to give you a signal that you've got 30 seconds left. Okay, and that's my job to do that. So listen out for the quacks. I've done a test on them. They are working. So I know what it's like when you're in full flight pitch mode. It can be quite difficult to focus on quacks, but they'll be loud enough for you to hear. Okay, so I'm Adam Weatherly. I'm the Head of Learning and Development at ISME. I run a SkillNet. We run a number of Erasmus projects that we're involved with universities around the EU. I put together sort of business advisory clinics as well, which have proven very popular in the last 8 months, as you can imagine. Just helping businesses navigate their way through what's, a minefield that we've never seen before. So that's proven to be very popular. Next year, we're encouraging the uptake of management development programs, and we've got a certified SME business management program with Griffith College. That's a QQI level 7. It's a special award. It's not academic, it's practical, but it does give you a level 7, which is an honours degree sort of level on the QQI. That's the National Framework of Qualifications. We do have free business coaching whilst the budget lasts. We are right at the end of that budget, so I'm sorry but we are applying for new funding to be able to continue that service, and we'll keep you posted on the success of what we can do as we move into 2021. But my job is a particular focus is just managing your business, manage your people, help you transform, introduce new services, products, new markets. That's our focus. That's what we try and help you guys do, is to run your business. So operational best practices, team leadership, maximizing sales, digital marketing, and managing projects as well. So that's what we do. We heavily subsidize these programs. We can provide 50% subsidies to all the training for next year. That's a huge help from SkillNet Ireland, allowing us to make it more affordable to you guys, because I know every dollar counts at the moment. Just another quick heads up on, we've got an initiative running with Google at the moment. This is free to ISME members. This is an introduction to the Google suite of tools for online, so everything digital. Okay, so we have a couple of events coming up, one on the 25th of November, which is how to get your business found on search and on maps. So that's Google My Business. That will be very useful. It's only an hour long, but it gives you top tips. I've got another one the following week on the 2nd December, which is maximizing your search engine optimization function. So things that we think we know about, but sometimes it's better to get a few insights from Google themselves. So please, if you're a member of ISME, you're free to sign up. If you want to become a member and avail of this, let us know. The other initiative we're running is, I was just saying to Barney just before you guys joined, Jeff Bezos is a very, very wealthy man, obscenely wealthy. So we're encouraging to support SMEs. So shop local. It's not just for Christmas. Shop local for your Christmas presents and your Christmas grub this year. SMEs need it more than ever. So please, it's free to sign up to. Please have a look at the website, isme.ie/shop local. Bit of a tongue twister, that one. Also, finally, COVID-19 survey. We really need people to complete this survey. It gives us a very good picture of what's going on out there. You guys are right at the coalface of the challenges of business at the moment. If you could please complete that. Kira, it might be worth getting the link out. That one is one of those coded links. We'll get a link to all you guys, perhaps when we communicate the recording and the slides to you later on today. But if you could complete that, we would be very, very grateful. So that's enough from me. We're now going into the picture business. We're going to start with you, Maureen. I know you don't need the ducks because you're an expert, no pressure. But we're going to start with you. They're just going to appear chronologically, guys, as they came in. They're not alphabetical or in any way whatsoever.
Adam, I might just jump in there. Are we going to do Barney now?
Oh, goodness me, yes. Sorry, Barney. Absolutely. God almighty. Well spotted, Kira. I'm going to stop shit. Barney, you're free to share. My bad. I'm really sorry about that.
No pressure. As they say in America, shift happens, you know, yeah. Shift happens. Okay, folks, just give me 1 second now. I'll get this thing into presentation mode. And just want to reduce my screen here. I just want to get this down to presenter view, which means that it will be easier for people to actually see the recording without my face impinging on it too much. Okay, now my class has started. Clear, good morning, everybody. I was asked to do a presentation just maybe to give people a bit of insight and a bit of hope about the human condition around business. They were trying to find someone intelligent to do this, but the woman they asked wasn't available. So I was asked, would I step in at the last minute? So thank you for that, ISME. Can I just acknowledge Adam, Shima, Maeve, Kira, and all the team that I have found particularly supportive since I became a member of ISME just about a year ago or thereabouts. Folks, if you have confusion going on in your life, and if you think that there are people up the line who mightn't be as optimal as they could be, you're not alone, I can assure you. Many of us are actually feeling this at the minute, and that's just the way things are. Something I found, an analogy, I found this on Facebook, allegedly written by a young girl. And I think from the perspective of the ambiguity that we're dealing with currently, it might be worth keeping in mind. Be very careful what you let into your head, because it can actually sink you. And we have far better opportunity to control ourselves than we actually believe that we are, than we have. We just need to be aware of it. This is something that's used in the coaching world, changing the viewing in order to change the doing. And I'm focusing on the word viewing for a couple of seconds. We need to be active in looking for things and not just passive in seeing what's going on around us. We need to be active in listening and not just passive in hearing what's going on around us. But ultimately, the way we view things very frequently is a harbinger of how things are actually going to turn out for us. We need to be optimistic, but we need to do our homework as well. I will be making reference to a broken clock being correct twice a day. We don't want to be that. This is a question I use in my work practice with groups and individuals. What if you're the smartest person in the room? I normally facilitate people to try and answer that question. The answer to it is, folks, and many of you know this, you're actually in the wrong room. You need to surround yourself by people who are brighter and smarter than yourself, more tech savvy than yourself. And it's something I'm trying to do also, just to make sure that I can continue to make progress and not be standing still, which of course means that you're actually going behind. As we're talking about people in that little drawing, how we treat people and how we actually step up to meet people is hugely important. My Indian friends greet me thus with namaste, which means I bow to the divine in you. If we're going to be truly successful, particularly in difficult times, and be happy in our own skin, we actually have to find the divine in our fellow human being. And I don't mean that particularly in the religious context. Find the good in people. It will serve us particularly well. Again, I'm fairly satisfied I'm preaching to the converted here. Like even Alice in Wonderland had the notion that you needed to have goals. Well, the cat did. And people who have goals are inherently more successful than those that don't. They get what they want. People who don't know what they want get loads of things they don't want. Written goals, more successful again, and written goals where you keep a track of your endeavors and a track of your outcomes and your metrics. People who do that are even more successful. So you need to be very focused on where you spend your time dealing with things that are important and not urgent for some of your day and your week, and focused on what your high payoff activities are. The scientist Pasteur, albeit talking about research in science, said chance favors only the prepared mind. Sometimes people will say they get lucky, but there's very little luck in the world of business and family. You make your luck. We need to be prepared for what's coming. Bob Dylan told us the times they are a-changing, and you can see Dylan has changed himself as well. And the times are changing rapidly around us at a frightening pace, particularly for somebody of my generation. When I was in school, we were told that Abraham Maslow's theory of motivation had a very basic line on it about the physiological needs of people, that to survive you needed food, water, shelter, and you needed warmth and all of that kind of stuff. That world has changed significantly around us, of course. We now can't survive without Wi-Fi. So there's evidence, albeit in a humorous way, I hope, of the changes that are actually taking place around us. We need to be alert and attuned to the changing world. We need precision in our speak. We need precision in our listening. And I said earlier about looking and seeing rather than just hearing and, looking and listening rather than just hearing and seeing. So here's a minion, and he has something that he has to say to us. And he has a few words there. He's giving up drinking for Christmas. But here's another minion using exactly the same words, and he's giving up. He's drinking until Christmas. Precision is hugely important. Also in the way that we actually think. And going back to the slide about the ocean getting into the ship, we also need to be very precise about the way we think and see the world. We need to be generous with ourselves. I'm recommending this report to you, the World Economic Forum's report 18 to 22. Now, there are later reports out, but there are specific things that I want to focus on in relation to this particular report. That there's a whole range of skills, 10 of them that the World Economic Forum have laid out. And you can see thinking, innovation, learning, creativity, technology, design, analysis, etc. And equally so, the last 5, problem solving, leadership, emotional intelligence, etc., which I'm going to focus on emotional intelligence for a few minutes. This is an area that you can do something about. You may not be able to control or influence the business environment or the people around you or family, etc. And I mentioned family because the things I'm speaking about here this morning have application in any area of endeavor that you're engaged in, whether it's work, family, a voluntary sector where you work in a voluntary organization. Emotional intelligence is a growing arena, an arena that we can do something about. There are 6 competencies associated with it. You see them here: self-awareness, awareness of others, authenticity, emotional reasoning, self-management, and positive influence. Now, the good news with those is that those 6 competencies are each underpinned by 7 behaviors, 42 human behaviors that you can learn and that you can do something about. So even when there's a lot of ambiguity and difficulty around us, if we actually look into ourselves, we can actually do something to change ourselves, even if we can't do much to influence the world around us. Another thing that we need to be really astute about and really focused on is, what business are we actually in? A business endeavor, a niche segment, whatever it is that we actually call it. But we need to be absolutely clear that this is the area of endeavor we work in. This will help us be able to describe articulately and in colourful and useful language the products and services we bring to the marketplace. When I was an undergraduate many years ago, when they were advertising Marlboro cigarettes, we were told by our marketing lecturers that, no, these guys aren't selling cigarettes, folks, these guys are selling sex. Rugged cowboys, leathers, saddles, and all of that kind of stuff. I never got it, I still don't. But so we need to be sure exactly what niche it is that we're working in and be able to name it, and name it in a colourful manner. The German writer von Goethe said the only cure for doubt is action. And many of us, myself included, are experiencing a lot of doubt in the current climate. And it is really difficult for people. It is crushing some of us. Some of us are a bit more fortunate than others. We're not feeling the burden of it too much. But be assured, if you are actually feeling bad and having a tough time, you're not alone. There are thousands of people in the same boat. If you're in doubt, take action, do something. And something else for you to consider in relation to the communities you live in. Sometimes doing something for somebody else when we're in doubt, when we're stressed, when we're in difficulties, and when we don't know which end is up. Reaching a hand out to help somebody else can be a great way of actually doing something with ourselves to support people around us. Consider where you get your support from. I would submit, like myself and many others, that family is a key place where you actually get support from, right? Family are crucially important. Equally so, our extended community are crucially important, where we go to and where we get support from. And then we have ISME, who, as I say, in the short period of time I've been there, I've actually found their services hugely useful. It's nice to be able to link into and speak with people as well. But I've attended a number of their courses and I found them hugely useful. Equally so, the network in times of difficulty and times of stress is hugely important, so it is. Almost near the end now, folks. My penultimate slide. You need to find time to look after yourself. If you're running a business, if you're running a family, if you're doing both, if you have kids in school, kids in college, a sick parent, whatever it is, if you don't look after you, you're not going to be able to look after anybody else. So food for thought for you folks. I'm going to leave you with those thoughts. I'm actually done now in 9 minutes and 26 seconds, Adam. And these slides will be available to you after today's presentation. Unfortunately, as Adam said, I have to scarper now because a client came my way since I spoke to Adam yesterday. If there are questions, I mean, I'm happy to take them remotely and my contact details are there. Thank you for your attention and my best wishes to all of you folks. Bon chance. I'm going to unshare there, Adam, okay?
Yes, thank you, Barney. Thank you for those wonderful words and that short presentation. That's just what I think people need right now. So really appreciate it, Barney. And I look forward to catching up with you before the year's through.
Absolute pleasure. And folks, my contact details are there. I'm sorry I have to depart. I have pitched my business at 2 of these events and I've actually found them hugely useful. So my best wishes to you all. Sorry, I have to go. Bless you.
Thanks, Barney. Thanks.
My pleasure, Adam. My pleasure.
Care. Cheers. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that that short presentation, guys. I'm just going to get my screen back up. Poor old Barney. I almost overlooked him completely there. My goodness me, that was close. Okay, just kickstart this for you guys. Okay, Maureen, you're back. Sorry about the false start this morning. No I am gonna set my ducks on you just in case, but if you're happy with the 2 minutes, I won't. If you're happy for me to not do that, I won't. But listen, this is where the rubber hits the road, guys. So Maureen, your slide is up first. You have the floor.
Thank you very much, Adam. Good morning, everybody. So I have a question for you. What does speaking confidence mean to you? For some people, it could be the confidence to be able to deliver their 2-minute pitch here and survive that experience. For others, it could be speaking to senior management, delivering presentation at work, or it could be speaking at a larger event like a seminar or a conference. I'm Maureen McCown from Soft Skills Success. We provide communication and presentation skills training that help business professionals develop the skills so that they can communicate with confidence and to present without pressure. And a number of ways in which I'm working on that. One is my Master Your Pitch program, which I delivered for ISME a couple of weeks ago in a 3-part series, and also had my own workshop last week. And that was working with business owners who wanted to get their pitch nailed down. They wanted to have clarity in what it was that they're saying when they're speaking at events like this one here. And that's even more important now that we have gone online. There was somebody who attended the ISME event who said that she hadn't really worked on her pitch up until now, because at networking events in person, you get that opportunity to have the bit of chat over the cup of coffee beforehand. The pitch wasn't as important. But now that we've gone online, you've got that 60 seconds or 2 minutes in this case to get your business message across, and it needs to be done well. I also have clients working with me on my Own the Room program at the moment. So for example, there's Niamh, who is working in a government department, and she's going to be starting her new promoted job in Brussels in January. So she's in a position now where she's going to be presenting to clients, doing presentations, and presenting at meetings and delivering presentations and referring back from meetings and so on. And she wants to make sure that she has her skills up to date, that she's going to be able to do that confidently. Started working with Marie. Marie has been very confident in her career up until now. Was never a big fan of public speaking, but it didn't cause a problem until her recent promotion.
Just coming up to 2 minutes there, Maureen.
And she wants to work to improve those skills, and that's how I can help. That's Maureen, Soft Skills Success, Unlock Speaking Confidence.
Thank you, Maureen. Very good. Thanks very much. And anyone interested in that, we will be running Maureen's 3-part series early next year. So keep a lookout on that on the learning page, please. isme.ie/learning. Thank you, Maureen. Next, we have Anne Riley from Paycheck Plus. And listen out for the ducks at 1:30, please. The floor's yours.
Hi, sorry, Anne actually couldn't attend, so I'm Lisa.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
I'm from Paycheck Plus as well. So my name is Lisa Slevin, and I am the head of creative networks with Paycheck Plus. So we are an Irish-owned payroll outsourcing company. So at Paycheck Plus, we provide an extensive range of payroll-related services. So in addition to the outsourced payroll processing, we can offer consultancy, audits, reporting, training, payroll setup, payroll wind down, and special products. So I suppose what we do is we will look after your payroll from start to finish. So you'll send through a file to ourselves. We'll look after the tax knowledge. We will look after PAYE. We will look after everything to do with revenue for you. We will do the bank transfer for you. We will send through the pay slips. We will do the administration. So literally we're taking it all out of your hands. You will obviously approve everything before we process it for you, and it allows you to go and do what you do best, which is get out there, and if you're a salesperson, sell, or if you're a finance person, do your finances. So yes, so we're ISO certified, and we recently had our ISO audit actually last week, and we passed with flying colours, so we're recertified with that. So yes, so anybody interested in outsourcing your payroll, feel free to contact myself or the office. Thank you.
That's great, Lisa. Thank you very much indeed. And you were 2 seconds from the ducks there, so well done.
Oh, was I? Very good.
So, well done, and thanks for your short presentation there. Just moving on now we've got Carla from MacLachlan and Donaldson. Carla, are you there? Or do we have someone from MacLachlan and Donaldson? Oh, there's Carla, you're on mute. There you go.
Yes, sorry, Adam. I was trying to unmute myself there. Apologies.
That's all right, no worries. The floor's yours, Carla.
Okay, thank you, Adam. So hello, my name is Carla MacLachlan, and I work at MacLachlan and Donaldson. We're a firm of intellectual property advisors. So we assist businesses identify their intellectual property and protect it. Intellectual property, for those that are not fully sure of it, is the result of creativity of the mind, and it includes patents, trademarks, designs, trade secrets, and copyright. So intellectual property is an asset that all businesses possess, and it should be identified and protected. Every business has a trademark. That's a sign or a brand that is used to distinguish one company's goods and services from those of another. If you've invented something or improved an existing product, you might be able to obtain patent protection on that. The appearance of a product or its packaging can be protected by design registration. And of course, copyright automatically comes into existence upon the creation of an artistic or literacy work. And then finally, there are those special recipes or algorithms or formulas which can be protected by keeping them confidential as a trade secret. So if anyone would like to go about trying to identify what intellectual property they have and how it can be protected, please contact us and avail of our 30-minute free consultation. And my top tip, Adam, for the day is, I didn't realize we had to do that because I didn't load it, but my top tip is to keep pushing yourself and don't be afraid to try new things every week.
Very good. Thank you, Carla.
Okay,
Very nice words at the end there. And Carla's offering a 30-minute free consultation for new clients. So that's excellent. Thank you, Carla. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem. And next we have Tom Galway from CardFox Payment Consultants and Brokers. Tom, are you there?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Tom. The floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tom Galway, and I'm the founder and CEO of CardFox, which is Ireland's only independent payments consultancy and brokerage. We try to stop ourselves being confused with other tied agent sales agencies and vested interest banks in the payments area. Uniquely, we work on behalf of our clients, not any one particular bank. And we were appointed as business all-stars and thought leaders in the payments area in 2020 by the All Ireland Business Foundation. We actually utilise 10 different payment processors and banks, including the likes of AIBMS, BIPA, Elevon, Ecom, 365, Barclaycard, all the main market leaders, to compare and benchmark each of our clients' payment solution against the actual market. And in many cases, no provider switch may be required to actually improve your payment system. We prepare a bespoke audit for each client under the headings of settlement speed. So you may be able to access your funds instantly or next business day. Your hardware and software requirements, your integration requirements, payment security. I'm sure a lot of people may not be aware, but every payment that's accepted over the telephone is actually eligible for chargeback by your clients for up to 120 days. It's a huge risk in certain businesses and a lot of people are not aware of it. We also then specifically look at transaction pricing, and typically we can actually secure a saving for about 95% of Irish businesses. We have over 20 years market experience, and for everybody listening to this pitch, 9 in 10 businesses can actually improve their payment solution by really having an in-depth look at it and taking independent advice. We deal with all Irish and UK businesses in all sectors, and our brief is to allow our customers to access their payments as fast as possible, as securely as possible, and at the lowest possible cost. So if anybody would like some further information, our website is cardfox.ie. And you can contact us through there. We're available for individual consultations. We also deal with business groups and associations, accountants and business advisors. And if somebody accepts payments at the moment or wants to do in the future, we would like to think we're the go-to advisor in Ireland.
That's great, Tom. Bang on, just over 2 minutes, but perfect. That's a little bit of leeway there. That's fine. Thank you very much. And I see you're offering a free initial consultation for ISME members. So thank you very much for that, Tom.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Next we have Evelyn Legault from Finance OTC Consulting. Evelyn, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Adam.
Hi, Evelyn. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, you've got the floor.
Thank you. So I'm Evelyn Legault, the founder and managing director of Finance OTC Consulting Limited. So we are a Cork-based consultancy helping B2B businesses of all sizes with the management of their accounts receivable and credit control function. In particular, we focus on getting B2B businesses to optimize their cash conversion cycle and achieve efficiency gains by unlocking and accelerating the cash trapped in their working capital. And we achieve that by working with management on a comprehensive action plan. So we also help businesses strategically prepare for the future and become crisis resilient by harnessing digital tools to leverage process automation and artificial intelligence. And that will help businesses create insights that support better decision making. Sorry. So all these topics are very compelling at the moment during this crisis. So if your business is struggling with debt collections, overdue receivables, tight operating cash flow, or if you wish to save costs through efficient working capital processes and minimize credit risk, or if you are lacking an effective policy and governance structure to manage your AR and credit control function, then don't wait any longer. We are here to help. And we are also offering a free consultation for any new clients and ISME members.
That's great. Evelyn, thank you very much indeed. And thank you for the kind offer of the consultation as well. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but we've got Connor Curley from, is it FighterFix, Connor?
Excellent, well done.
Okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Connor Curley and I'm the founder and CEO and Chief Science Officer at FighterFix. So Fight, P-H-Y-T, means plant in scientific language. So at FighterFix, we formulate plant-based nutrition products with extraordinary benefits. We have an interesting backstory and we were meant to start clinical research in a Dublin hospital on our blood sugar and blood pressure solutions in March. They got cancelled because of COVID. So we pivoted in March towards immune health and have just launched our first product, which is Immune Fix, a powerful powder to support all-round immune function based on my own research and award-winning science. Immune Fix comes as a powder. It's suitable for vegans, vegetarians, children, adults, those with celiac disease, and you just take a teaspoon a day. We're 100% Irish owned, we're 100% Irish manufactured, and we're 100% Irish packaged. We also contain Irish ingredients. So we launched on the October 12th, so we're very new, and our website only launched last week. In terms of the product itself, it's a whole food blend. So we have Irish mushroom, we have berries and cherries, we have marine minerals from the Irish Sea, we have marine vitamin D, we have selenium, zinc, and then we also have matcha green tea. So it's an all-round immune formula, as I say, broadly suitable for everybody. I don't know how my time is doing, but please check us out via our website on social media. So fighterfix.ie, and you can look us up on FighterFix via all social media channels, and our phone number is on the screen just now. And finally, delighted to offer free shipping for all ISME members as well.
Thank you, Connor. That was great. I didn't even have to let the ducks out. That's brilliant. Well done. Thank you. And a very interesting business that sounds too. So good luck with your new venture.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got Karen O'Donnell, who's the speaker coach. Karen, are you there?
I am. How are you?
Hi, Karen. Very well, thank you. You've got the floor. 2 minutes is yours.
Thank you. Have you ever sat through a dull presentation with a heavy-handed sales pitch? I'm sure everybody's done that. You know, you are your business, though does your passion and expertise come across when you are speaking? I'm Karen O'Donnell, the speaker coach, and I specialise in providing presentation and communication training to teams and also to individuals. And with the speaker coach programs, you can confidently create, refine, and deliver presentations that are both engaging and memorable. And that will make an impact with your clients, your staff, and your customers. I work with teams and business owners and offer my programs online via Zoom. I'd like to give you some tips for today. We spend so much time online. There's 3 tips to remember now. Have a light source in front of you so you can be seen properly and you're not silhouetted, creating a mood. Look through the camera, not on the screen, so you are making eye contact with your audience. And we lose 30% of our energy when we are on the screen, so increase your energy and that will help engage with your audience. And if you'd like to jump on a power call with me, let me know. And so if you want to be seen and heard as the expert in your field, give me a call.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Karen. That was very short and succinct and very informative. So well done. Thank you. Next, we've got Laura Forrestal from Accounting Pro.
Hi, yeah. My video is not working. Hi, my name is Laura Forrestal, and yeah, I'm from Accounting Pro Ireland. I am currently in the marketing department. So at Accounting Pro, we offer accounting solution manufacturers. In particular, we offer umbrella services, limited company services, and we also offer so they can outsource their and to do it can they.
Sorry, Laura, we've got bad sound quality here. The accounting to be done by have the content at all times to make sure they get the best possible benefit from it. We offer we need. We don't do sales pitches, but we just offer the best in the market. We also have a new called Outsourcing Pro. We are getting students from IT. This came out after Kevin TCU and I don't remember LT Marine and Kevin started getting students based him. I'm actually a student myself and was put with Kevin on an internship. Because this, we were able to, with the success of this, we started outsourcing for the umbrella. This then will give businesses the opportunity to get students involved in their. Laura, I'm sorry, you can't hear me. Laura, we've got very bad sound quality. Well, certainly I have, and I assume it's the same for everybody else, but we're getting every other word. And I'm wondering if we can bring you in at the end if you've got your Wi-Fi to settle down. Yes, I think we're going to have.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Laura, it sounds like you're underwater. I'm sorry about that. But we'll try and bring you in at the end. Okay, I'm going to have to move on, guys. Sorry about that, Laura, but we will try and bring you back. So now we have Gary Kent from Payment Plus. Gary, are you there? Or somebody from Payment Plus? That's Gary Kenny. Sorry, Gary Kenny, not Gary Kent. No, okay, we'll move on. Tony Dignam from Agile tongue twisted, Agile Executive. Tony, are you there?
I am indeed, yeah.
Hello, Tony, how are you doing?
Yeah, very good this morning, thank you.
Good.
So I'm Tony Dignam from the Agile Executive. We have a team of over 20 finance, procurement and sales experts who each have 20 years experience driving successful businesses. We work with SMEs in 2 to 20 million turnover range. So adding one of our team to your team as a mentor, as a consultant, or as a part-time basis is the equivalent of adding the O'Donovan brothers to your boat so that you can beat your competition, grow your sales, improve your profits, and enhance the value of your business. The tip at the moment is there's funding available from lots of different sources at the moment. We work with Enterprise Ireland, Solus, Skillnet, local enterprise offices, and most recently with Intertrade Ireland. And Intertrade Ireland have a COVID funding grant available to any business that's looking to expand into the north of Ireland. So very useful grant, but there's lots of different funding available that we can help people get access to. We've a webinar on the 26th of November where we'll give a lot more information on that if anybody's interested in attending. So if you're looking to grow your business, looking for funding, the Agile Executive, we can help you. So it's Tony Dignam from the Agile Executive.
Excellent. Thank you, Tony. Very good. Just moving on there. So we've got Damien Howe from Tierney's Office Automation. Damien, you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, Damien. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, excellent. The floor's yours.
Thank you. My name is Damien Howe and I'm the Business Development Manager with Tierney's Office Automation. Tierney's Office Automation is an IT provider. We're based in Clare, Innis, County Clare, and we provide our services predominantly to the hospitality sector. I suppose what we've seen happening over since last March is that sector has been particularly affected. And despite us having probably a 90% focus on that, we have grown into other sectors, other manufacturing, charities, and this has led us on to looking at more opportunities in the small to medium enterprise businesses. So what do we offer in Tierney's? Well, Tierney's was established in 1993 and was set up by a gentleman, Andy Tierney, who still maintains as managing director. Also, he has a number of his family working within the business, and that always bodes well for the future. We currently employ close on 50 people, and mainly they would all be exactly what I'm not. They're all engineers, technical engineers, etc. So what we provide, well, ultimately what we provide with the IT is we do remote and on-site support. We do IT hardware and software installations, network infrastructure, Wi-Fi infrastructure, IT security, and obviously data disaster recovery solutions as well. And that brings us probably to the area that we see as the biggest risk at the moment is in relation to security. Many people now through the whole working environment are working remotely. And so the big area around where we focus on in Tierney's, and I think it's the biggest area we see at the moment for developing, is around security. We've never been more exposed to cybersecurity at the moment. So from that essence, I would say that Tierney's are very well established, and I think it's credit to the company who are, I have to say, a joy to work for, that they have the structures in place that we can actually deploy into many other regions seamlessly. And I'd be very, very happy on this format and this platform for any new business to reach out to us today. And what I'm prepared to offer for that is a free IT health check. And equally, we would put together maybe a 10% first year incentive for people to look and move over to a company like ourselves. As I say, during the period that we are very focused on hospitality, what we have noticed is that, what has happened is that Tierney's have maintained all their staff, despite the fact that we are very, very committed to the hospitality sector. But we equally see this happening in cycles, and we believe this will pass, and the hospitality sector, like every other sector, will recover.
You're over the 2 minutes there. Sorry, Damien.
So listen, thanks for the opportunity. And as I say, if anyone needs to reach out to me, they can. Thank you.
Thank you, Damien. Thanks very much. And thanks for your kind offers as well. Sorry to have to have rushed you there. So next we have Brenda O'Leary from Braithwaite. So Brenda, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Brenda. The floor's yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone, and thanks for the opportunity. So I'm Brenda from Braithwaite, Ireland. So basically, research and development tax credit specialist. So for those of you who are not familiar, tax credits are basically anywhere in any business that you are taking a risk by innovating, improving, or developing a process, product, or service. So basically, there's an opportunity to recoup 25% of this investment or expenditure in research and development. And this initiative was launched in 2004 to promote investment in innovation. So what we do at Braithwaite is we assist your company in identifying and maximizing your claims through our professional, accurate, and trusted process. So probably a lot of you are thinking, I don't do R&D, and possibly you don't, but actually a lot of you do. So let me give you an example for just a recent client that we had. So we had a distillery, and they undertook a project to develop a new spiced whiskey using natural ingredients. So they just saw this as a new step, new recipe, but actually all the series of trials and recipes were formulated, and it resulted in an acceptable and successful launch in the US market. So they qualified, got some money back, and they reinvested it back into the company. So this applies to all industries, software, engineering, retail, environmental, waste and recycling, medical devices, anywhere basically that you are taking a risk by innovating, improving. Anybody reducing carbon footprint, streamlining through automation processes. So listen, just thanks for having us on this morning. We're offering a free 20-minute consultation to anyone with no obligation if you want us to do a technical analysis of your business. And we're constantly surprised at the level and degree of innovation going on in companies in Ireland. So I'll put my details there. You can see them, be O'Leary at Braithwaite, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. That was bang on 2 minutes. Well done. I concur with what you were saying there about sort of what's going on out there at the moment. So very well said indeed.
Thank you.
Just okay. We have Colin Canny from Flender. Colin, are you there?
Yes, Adam.
Hi, Colin. How are you keeping?
Good. Very good.
Good.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. The floor's yours, Colin. Far away.
Thanks very much. So guys, first things first, my name is Colin Canny. I'm head of originations with a company called Flender. Some of you might be familiar with Flender in the marketplace. I suppose our most recognisable face is former Ireland and Leinster Rugby captain Jamie Heaslip, who has been our brand ambassador for the last 3 years. So some of you might have heard him or seen him in the press and media over the last while. To tell you a little bit more about what we do, primarily we focus on assisting SMEs for working capital solutions in the marketplace. I think obviously over the last 7-8 months, that has never been more apparent. I suppose the accessibility for liquidity for SMEs is hugely important. And I suppose simply we make things simple for business owners. We use our first best-in-class financial technology to speed up the credit decision and also deploy capital much quicker than banks or other incumbents in the marketplace. Our loans typically range from €10,000 up to €300,000, but over the last 6 months we've deployed in excess of €5 million to SMEs across many, such as retail, construction, engineering, services, and IT tech consultancy. We're delighted to be part of this today, and we're happy to offer a 25% discount on any arrangement fees should you be engaged with us through ISME. And also I'd be happy to speak to anyone about a possible free business health check complimentary service that we're offering over the last number of months. In terms of a tip for the day, a wise man said this to me a few weeks ago, make sure you dress smart on screen as well as off screen. So thanks very much. My name is Colin Canny. I'm from Flender and my contact details are there. Thank you.
Well done, Colin. Sorry, I let the ducks out just there on you that he may have heard, but no, very good. Thanks very much indeed for that presentation, Colin. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, Adam. Thanks a million for the chance.
Thank you. Pleasure. Just moving on now. So we've got Silvana Lander McAdam from Lander. Silvana, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Hi, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, very loud and clear, Silvana. The floor's yours.
Thank you. So I'm Silvana Lander, and together with my husband Andrew, we launched Lander, an accessories brand, 2 years ago. So we've been trading now for 2 years. At a year prior to that, with all the research and getting partnerships and all of that. So we produce accessories, mainly handbags, wallets and some laptop bags for men, but it's mainly focused on the women's market. I suppose we've been kind of growing nicely, but at a slower pace than I wanted initially. But this year has been fantastic for us. I suppose it's hard to, imagine, in the current climate, but since COVID hit, I kind of felt the need to capitalize on all the opportunity that was out there. Everybody was online. And so I kind of forgot about other milestones and things that I was going to have, like being in Brown Thomas this year. And I focus on online, on Instagram, on running campaigns, on what could I do, and mainly focus on the customer again. So it's like no point in continuing on with some designs that we had ready to go. We decided to stop and think about where is everybody now at the moment? What are you carrying when you go out? So we focus on small mini bags. We have some built-in wallets in some of them, and we realized that this is really the way to go. We're all going out with small products, you know, carrying our masks, sanitizer, you know, so we decided to really focus on the customer. And that's the advice that I would give everybody, to try and really 100% think, where is your customer now? What are they doing at the moment? What do they need? And that's sure to help. So thanks so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Silvana. Sounds a very interesting company and a very good presentation. So thank you very much. Well done. Templetuohy Farm Machinery, Gerard, are you there? Gerard Butler.
Hi, how's it going?
Hello, Gerard. How are you?
Everyone hear me?
Yes, you're coming through. A bit echoey, but you're loud and clear.
Good stuff. Okay, so I'm the Group Marketing Manager of Templetuohy Farm Machinery. Firstly, I just want to thank ISME for allowing TFM to participate in this excellent initiative, which I think is truly vital in the current climate. Templetuohy Farm Machinery is Ireland's largest supplier of John Deere products. We have 6 depots serving 13 counties. Since 1982, TFM has strove to bring unrivaled support to our customers through our sales, service and parts departments. Meeting customers' demands for new and used tractors and machinery, whilst also providing service and support they can rely on time and again, is the reason TFM has become a synonymous name for farm machinery. In recent years, we've been working closely with John Deere to push out their data-driven precision ag services, which through a number of technologies strives to optimize machine performance and crop yields. Like virtually every industry today, the digital revolution is evolving the agricultural sector at an unprecedented rate, and we at TFM believe we need to be at the forefront of this change. We also stock a wide range of ride-on lawnmowers and branded clothing, workwear and footwear for adults and children, as well as merchandise and toys. This year has been very challenging for our business and it's forced a huge shift in our practices across all our departments. This has been far from a seamless process, but ultimately we believe it will make us a forward-facing, more robust organisation. The main thing we've learned in this time is to help facilitate this change has been communication both within the company and with our customers. Thanks very much.
Very good, Gerard. I hope the ducks didn't put you off there as you stopped very suddenly, but no, thanks very much for your presentation. Sorry, say again, you cut out there.
Thank you.
No problem at all. So well done there. And now we have Agatha from Yala. Agatha, are you there?
Hi, yes. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yeah, it's perfect. The Irish way.
Okay, good. Okay, the floor's yours, Agatha.
Great, thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Agathe. I'm a business developer executive at Yala, and I'm here to present you how Yala wants to give SMEs the same capability as big corporations when it comes to recruitment and attracting the right candidates for your company. So to give you a bit of context, strong from our experience as recruitment specialists for Irish-based SMEs, we quickly faced the main problem with how job boards works at the moment. Everyone knows the issue is that the candidates are encouraged to do mass applications without much research on the company. As a result, you spend more time screening and rejecting bad CVs than selecting good candidates. So we don't believe the issue comes from the candidates themselves. We believe it comes from the current system pushing them to jump from one job ad to the other. So at Yala, we want the candidates to have the ability to change that directly. We have built a web platform where your company is at the center of the user's experience rather than your job ad. The candidates will first be able to gather information around your company culture, your services and products, but especially hear authentic stories from your employees. We will capture testimonials through video interviews to give candidates a chance to have a full picture of what it is like to work with you. And as a result, the applications you will receive will be from candidates that are fully confident and educated on your work environment. This will help you to save precious time on the recruitment processes, as well as reduce new hire turnover and reduce your hiring cost. So to present you this in more details, we partnered with Trinity College to do a report on the recruitment trends during COVID-19 crisis and the outcome in 2021. And this will be a free webinar, and you can just quickly send me a quick email to register to that event directly. We also have 20% on our initial monthly offer if you want to learn more about this.
Thank you, Agatha. That was great. Thank you for your kind offer as well. Well done. I assume English is your second language, and that was beautifully delivered. So thank you.
Thanks a lot. Well, thank you.
Okay, no worries. Well done. Next, we have Kyle Barry from Renatus. Kyle, are you there?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Kyle. The floor's yours.
Thank you. My name's Kyle Barry, and I'm an associate at Renatus Capital Partners. So Renatus is a private equity company based in Dublin that was founded in 2014 by Mark Flood and Brendan Traynor for the sole purpose of investing into and supporting the growth of Irish SMEs. We currently have around 50 million in funds under management, and we're backed by a collective of Irish entrepreneurs and UK entrepreneurs. We typically look to invest somewhere between 2 million and 10 million in companies, and we look at all types of transactions, whether it's MBOs, management buyouts, management buy-ins, growth funding, full or partial shareholder exits. When we invest into our companies, we work with our partners with them in a number of different areas. We look at providing long-term growth funding. We look at sourcing co-investing experts or senior management talent. If it's needed, we assist in the development of the business plans and execution on key initiatives. We also look at, if it's needed, identifying bolt-on acquisitions, if that's something that they're interested in. So far, since our founding, we've invested in 4 very different companies, all operating in very different sectors: Boojum, the fast casual Mexican restaurant chain; Simtech Aviation, which is a pilot training business; Renatus, a license plate manufacturer; and CRS, a cold storage market leader. In terms of the types of companies that we like to look at and invest in, the first thing that we really like to see is an ambitious management team with a clear and strategic growth plan to grow the business. We look for companies operating with EBITDA or operating profits in the region of 1 million or above, and we're not sector specific, so we look at all types of companies in various different verticals. We're always looking to connect with ambitious and entrepreneurial management teams and companies, so if anyone would ever like to reach out or get in touch, my details are on the screen. So thanks everyone for your time and for ISME for hosting this event. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Kyle. Well done. Well within 2 minutes. Well done. Thanks very much. We have Anne-Marie Graham from Anne-Marie Graham. Anne-Marie, are you there?
Good morning. Thanks.
Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks.
Good, good.
Yeah, so I trade under my own name and I work as a business and performance coach. So I work predominantly with business owners, ideally business owners who are 3 years in business at a minimum and have a turnover of 100,000 plus. So I have worked before with some startups, but it's not kind of my sweet spot. So what do I look at? I look at the performance really of the business owner. So the results that we get in any area of our life are an outcome of what's going on the inside. So something like what Barney talked about, we become what we think about. Our thinking style, the way we're programmed, reprogramming mindset shifts that are needed for success are all the types of things that I do when I work with clients. So success is 95% mindset, it's 5% strategy. So while the strategy has to be very clear, very focused, we define goals, we look at habits, we look at behaviors, and we look at actions that have to be taken. A lot of the work that I do is around mindset coaching with the business owner. At the moment, that's particularly critical because we're being bombarded with a lot of negative information. So we are programmed as humans to think from our conscious mind. So we think from our sensory mind, what we see and what we hear, what we taste, smell and touch. What I look at doing in the Mindset Shift program is that I get the business owner to focus more on what they implant into the subconscious mind. So their style of thinking, their way of thinking, and really paradigms that they've been programmed with since birth. So we're genetically and environmentally programmed. So we all have our stuff, as we say. So that's really what I do. I work with mindset shift in business owners to help them build a better and more successful business giving them more time, more money, and more freedom. And my top tip for today was you become what you think about, so choose wisely. I think you're on mute, Adam.
Yeah, sorry about that. The videos were covering my toolbar. They moved. And I also accidentally knocked off your screen, Anne-Marie. So I was busy getting it back as you were wrapping up there. So, but anyway, thank you very much for that and the useful insights you have. That was an excellent presentation and well within time. So well done. Thank you. We have sync mode and we have Himanshu Bansal. Himanshu, are you there? If you're there, you're on mute, a bit like myself a few minutes ago. No, we may have to just move on. We have Paul Hogan from Synctive. Paul, are you there?
I am indeed. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, that's fine, Paul. Can hear you loud and clear. The floor's yours.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. I hope everyone is staying positive and testing negative these days. Independent research proves that 69% of employees waste up to about 60 minutes a day navigating between apps and interrupting workflows. So on average, that gives you about 16 days that are wasted in any one particular year per employee. So imagine the amount of money you can be saving. Or imagine a solution where a voice, video, and messaging are all in one place. So we can help you deliver one app on any device, anywhere in the world, all delivered on the world's best unified communications platform. So there's no more app overload, as we call it. So my company, we deal with companies as small as 2 all the way up to 2,000 and everything in between. So our offer, if you can sign up to us before Christmas, you'll get a 25% off the normal price. So if this makes you feel any better, we can give you a demo and let you know how we can set this up. So my services cover my broadband, SD-WAN, unified communications. And my tip to everyone here today is to get good broadband and a good headset. It really helps. So that's Paul Hogan from synctive.ie, where communication flows. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Paul. Very well delivered as well. Thank you, and very timely too. Next we have Anastasia from Opora, Russia. Anastasia, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Thank you so much. Just
Hi,
let me
Anastasia.
connect to the video. I'm not sure if it's, oops, sorry, if it's gonna work. Okay, so I'm not sure, guys, if I have a video running, but anyway, let's start.
No, we're trying, Anastasia, sorry, we're trying to keep videos and screen sharing to a minimum because there are so many people on the are on this platform. It can be a bit difficult to manage. So if you can just do your pitch, that would be great.
Okay, absolutely, no problem.
Thank
So
you.
hello, everyone. I am representative of Russian SMEs in Ireland. So about 500,000 entrepreneurs. First of all, if you're looking for any connection on Russian markets, please feel free to reach out to me, exporting, importing, especially during this hard COVID time. But today I'm here to represent one of my clients. It is a heat insulation factory, Bronya. Innovation technology which is applied as a paint, but it's acting as a proper thermal barrier. 12 years in business, they have over 400 distributors all over the world, about 20 countries, which is Canada, Italy, Finland. So they do have all certificates needed for European Union. And here we're looking for partners and end users who basically is looking for solution for heat insulation for any surface. So feel free to reach out to me if it's something which is you're interested in. And also here you can see a Bronya insulation website. We just recently launched a website in English for Ireland. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anastasia. Sorry about the video, but your presentation was perfect. Thanks very much. Now we have Zimbly Eat Technologies, Andrine Mendez. Andrine, are you there? I think I spoke to you earlier,
yes.
Andrine. There you are. Hello.
Hello. Hi, my name is Andren Mendes. I'm one of the founders for Zimbly Eat. We are a new takeaway and at-home meal delivery experience. We're now in a pilot phase, and good thing is we do both hot food and packed food. So if you want to supply to your staff, we have a special 20% corporate discount. So we can deliver anywhere within a 100-kilometer radius within Dublin. So you can reach out to me if you want to supply meals for your staff. So that's that. In terms of my tips and the kind of customers I work with, we work with food business owners who have restaurants or pubs or commercial kitchens and who have unused kitchen capacity to make food for us. And we work with corporates in supplying their staff with meals. In terms of insights, now in a life before, I used to be a marketing consultant in terms of for food business owners and other businesses in terms of helping them with their digital and e-commerce journey. So even by launching my own business, a few things that I figured out and that I wish to share is one, in terms of funding, I think someone already spoke this, but yeah, there's a lot of options available, especially in the local enterprise space, if you are to convert your business into digital aspect. Second, if you are launching an e-commerce business, you need to have a mobile app. I think one thing that we are also facing is that we just launched the web and people are more used to having the mobile experience. So they sort of shy away unless you have a mobile app. And I think initially for any e-commerce business or any digital business, and what we have also learned the hard way is that the initial 3 months needs to go into the continuous testing and feedback loop, and that's where we are figuring out. So that's around it. So if you want to supply meals for your corporate, reach out to me. I can set up a special corporate discount, or there's a special 5-year off if you want to buy takeaway. Just have to use the code Zimbly, as you can see on the screen. That's all. Thank you for ISME for setting this up.
Thank you, Andreen. That's a pleasure, and thank you very much for your kind offers. That sounds a very interesting business. Good luck with it. Hope it goes well for you. Next, we have Emma Kevitt from Autos Managed IT and Cloud. Emma, are you there?
Adam, it's actually me, Jason MacLachlan. Emma is here, but she's asked me to come on and say hello to everyone. So
no worries, Jason. Far away.
Great. Hello all. It's great to see so many friendly faces and so some that I know quite well. My name is Jason MacLachlan. I'm from a company called Autos Managed IT and Cloud, where IT just works. In essence, there's so much goes on with IT in at the moment, particularly when we're all working remotely. A lot of people say, well, what do you do? So we, in general, and to put it in the most simplistic way we can, is we become your IT department. We will look after all facets of cloud technology, compliance around GDPR, ISO compliance, and as somebody else had said earlier on, everything relating to security services. We're Microsoft Azure Enterprise Partners, Firewall, SonicWall, Master Accredited. We deal predominantly with the finance industries and healthcare. So a lot of our clients would be accountants. I think we've over 1,000 accountants on our books now at this stage. A lot of the chains of nursing homes and the home care. Quick tip I would have, particularly as we're all on Zoom and Teams lately, is that when you're muted, rather than fluffing around to get to the mouse and try and click on the button, if you press Alt and A on your keyboard, it will unmute you. If you want to do it really, really quickly, when you're muted, if you press and hold the space bar, you become unmuted and let it go, and it will mute you again. So that's my quick tip of the day. But I have a final question just for everybody. Has it ever occurred to you that the quality of your IT and the quality of your profits within your business are related? What if I could show you how the hidden profit that relates, show you that there is hidden profit that relates to having a good quality IT system? That's me, Jason from Autos. We take the SH out of IT.
Very good, Jason. Thank you. Thank you to you and Emma. And thank you for the top tip on the keyboard there, because I could have done with that a few moments ago when I couldn't find my toolbar. So thank you very much indeed. Moving on, Imagine coach Fiona Walsh. Fiona.
Hi there, how are you, Adam?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm Fiona Walsh of Imagine Coaching, and I'm a PowerPoint specialist in training and design. So I'm going to tell you a story about John. So John lost his job due to COVID in March, and John was the main the main earner of the household and a family man. So I worked with John over the summer. John had a second interview and was asked to deliver a PowerPoint presentation in person as part of that process. So John came to me with a presentation where he had a lot of information on the slides, lots of paragraphs, and we needed to tidy it up. So we took the key information, or I worked with him to find the key information. We took a lot of the info out and put it in the notes section. We put some graphics in just to make it slightly more aesthetically pleasing. Put some animation in as well, and I explained how to use the presenter view. So John wasn't familiar with the presenter view, and if you're not familiar, it's a view where your audience are seeing the presentation and you're seeing the notes section. So John went into his interview and was able to deliver the key information very well without people reading it on the slide first, and he was able to look at his audience when he was presenting to give that information. So he went on to get a job offer, which he declined because it didn't meet his expectations, and they came back to him with a counter offer that greatly exceeded his expectations. And he's been in that job then for the last 3 months. So I can help you with any of your PowerPoint needs. So if you need training, I can help you with one-to-one training, group training. I can help you with a branded PowerPoint template with your logo and your design, and also working on any presentations. So my top tip when it comes to PowerPoint is less is more. For sure. And if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me through LinkedIn. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Fiona. And actually, we used Fiona for some PowerPoint training last week, and it was excellent. So I can highly recommend Fiona's skill set there. It's fabulous. Thank you, Fiona. Thanks for the presentation there. Now, moving Matrix Internet, Jimmy Walsh. Jimmy, are you there?
I am indeed. Thanks very much.
You're welcome, Jimmy. The floor's yours.
Okay. My name is Jimmy Walsh, and the company is Matrix Internet. We're a full-service digital agency employing over 30 people. We have a proven track record over 20 years. Our clients include companies like Avoca, Fox Wool Mills, Newbridge Silverware, Walton's Music. With the COVID restrictions, many businesses have closed, and there's a move to online, obviously, and shop local. So we're helping Irish companies to do that, to go online and improve their e-commerce offering with our Digital Spark e-commerce improvement program. We're also approved by Enterprise Ireland to deliver the online retail scheme for Irish retailers, which has been a godsend for a lot of companies. The online retail scheme gives 40 grand grant to help companies improve their online presence. The next round of funding is in early 2021. We're currently implementing 20 online retail schemes for a range of companies. And, you know, as I said earlier, the scheme has been brilliant for the companies who have been lucky enough to win it. So if you know of any retailers who would like to apply for the grant of 40,000, we'd love to talk to them. We've also worked with the Irish, the IE domain, the now rebranded as .ie, to run the Optimise program. And through that, we've developed a digital health tech for Irish business. And our offer to ISME members today is that we'll give 10% off a health check, and we'll also provide a free consultation. Excuse me. I'm also involved in a company called Tender Team, where we provide tender support to businesses to deliver private and public sector tenders. My tip for today is to tell your story online. Replicate your offering and your experience, your business experience on your website. Jimmy Walsh, Matrix Internet, and tenderteam.ie. Thank you.
Well done, Jimmy. Thanks very much indeed. Now I'm not sure if Ross is here. Ross, are you there? I think I got a message saying that he can't make it now. If you're there, Ross, unmute yourself.
Hi, Adam. It's Tanya instead of Ross.
Tanya, hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks very much for standing in for Ross there, Tanya. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Tanya Thompson, and I'm the CTO of Slowmore. Slowmore is a software as a service solution in the procurement B2B space. Bear in mind that procurement is worth 1.8 trillion in the EU and valued 5 times as much with private sector companies. Slowmore is a subscription-based, data-driven e-tendering platform for private sectors. We provide business managers with hard data so that they'll be able to know what to charge customers, what to pay suppliers and key competitors, and who are their key competitors. For example, so that Stephen's security company can learn how much public sector companies have been paying for CCTV services. Or Brenda's big data firm can know her competitors, not just in Ireland, but also in the EU. We also have businesses who are looking to source the goods and services they need and vice versa in finding genuine business development and sales opportunities. For example, so that manufacturer Mary can buy raw materials for her company from Donald's distribution firm, or architect Andrew can meet builder Bob so that their teams can win 1 or more government contracts. We have a free plan plus 3 paid plans ranging from 144 to 300 per year, which will give you access to our data assets and templates with more meaningful and useful information available to subscribers on the higher tier plans. We also offer procurement-related webinars for no more than €20 per. My top tip is for when you're reaching out, is for when you're looking for buyers and products and services you need to run your business. So reach out beyond your business network. It will give you much better value for money. So drop us a note if you want to learn more about any aspects of our business. Visit slowmore.com and send us a message via our contact page. And share a story with any colleagues, friends, and family who you think may find Slowmore useful. Thanks for listening, and thanks to ISME for the opportunity. I'm Tanya from slowmore.com.
Thank you, Tanya. That was a very good presentation and bang on 2 minutes, so it's absolutely perfect. And if I'm allowed to share a fun fact about Tanya, is she used to be a racing driver. Is that right?
That's actually true.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, actually not true. I used to be a co-driver, the navigator.
Okay. Very good.
Just one thing I forgot to mention, we do have an offer for ISME. I think it's ISME_member. It's on the membership the offer page as well. So I'll share it on the chat.
Fantastic. That's great. We'll be sure to be sharing the slides there, Tanya. So we'll make sure that's on there for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I think that's the end. Now we were going to go back to Laura. I'm going to have to try and find you, Laura. Are you still there, Laura?
Yeah, I'm still here. I hope maybe the internet is working a little better now.
Yeah. What was the name of your company there, Laura? Sorry about this. Do remind me.
Accounting Pro.
Sorry?
Accounting. You have it there, Accounting Pro, number 14, I think it was.
Oh, 14 was it? Sorry, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Laura, the floor is yours. We can hear you loud and clear now.
Thank God. So as I was saying, my name is Laura Farsa. I work in the marketing department of Accounting Pro Ireland. We are a company that provide accounting solution for contractors and companies. We provide services in PAYE umbrella, outsource payroll service, all contractors and companies as needed. Our business offers a very personal touch to everything. We are always in contact with contractors. They are always available to contact us. Our idea is that we provide a service for contractors rather than doing what accountants want us to do. And we do this all by keeping everything very professional and make sure that everything is compliant at all times. We also have a new venture dealing with LIT. It's called Outsourcing Pro under the Accounting Pro umbrella. This service is a marketing and research service where we pair students, interns, with businesses to help them elaborate their marketing and research schemes. I myself am a 4th year student in LIT and became an intern in Accounting Pro, but was kept on after the work I had done. So we want to provide a similar situation for other students from LIT. So we do both the accounting and contracting services as well as that. Thank you very much for listening. And as you can see there, we've a 10% off discount for the contracting accounting services. So please get in touch.
Thank you very much, Laura. Thank goodness we were able to get you in on the end there. The sound was actually much better. There was a couple of little bits where you were stuttering a bit, but 90% of it came through absolutely fine. So well done, and thanks for hanging in there. I'd like to say thank you to...
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome, Laura. I hope you all got something from that today. I'm just going to stop sharing. There we go. So we got you all back. I do hope that we know from our previous virtual networking event that people have collaborated and done business with each other. So I really hope that something comes of this for you guys who have presented, taken the trouble to put together a 2-minute pitch on your business. It's not an easy feat. It is nerve-wracking, but we're in tricky times, and we will be doing these virtual networking events throughout next year as well. So if you feel like coming back and pitching again, please look out for the promotional emails that we push out to you guys on a regular basis. You'd be more than welcome to join us again. So just like to say thank you very much to you all, and to Barney in absentia. He's had to run. We'll be sharing the recording with you. We'll be sharing Barney's slides, and we'll be sharing the slides that you have provided us today, that we went through today. So if you do feel like contacting each other, the contact details will be there. So thank you once again, everyone. Good luck with business. Good luck with closing out 2020, and good luck for 2021. And stay well and stay safe. Thanks, guys.
Many thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All the best, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, folks. All the best.
Bye.